Hey everybody out there in Haunt Land, this is Doug Schaefer with VFX, VFXcreates.com, to show you a quick tutorial on making haunted house walls, haunted mansion style walls with a lace curtain as your stencil. Fairly quick, fairly easy, and pretty cheap to do, just paint a stencil basically. So let's get to it. So I used a sprayer. I can put a model on the screen for you so you know what it is, but you can use any paint sprayer. You could roll it on. This is just the base coat. I did a primer. I'm going to do half of it in a dark color as well for a base coat, just to show you the difference in how it turns out. And I think I'll even do a neon UV reactive section so you can see if that would work for you as well, just to test it out. I've done this a couple times for displays. But it would work well in a haunt, and again, save you a lot of time from trying to stencil stuff out. So, but we'll keep going here and show you the next steps. So now we've got our base color down. You're not going to see a lot of this. This is basically just to give you something to work from. I typically do white. I just did a dark color to show you how that is. Whatever color you want the pattern itself to be is the color you're going to put on next. So if I want to do like a Disney Haunted Mansion, maybe I'll do that on, let's say the dark side. I'm going to put down a black color because the pattern on Disney's is black with some white eyes, stuff like that. If you wanted it to be a lighter color on the pattern, vice versa, whatever. So first color I put down is usually a streaky color, and that's why I do a base, because I don't want to do a streak so it looks more aged. So probably do purple on the dark half, and then black on the dark half, and then the other half I'll do a different color and a neon UV reactive so we can show you how that looks as well. I've not done that before, so we'll see what it turns out like, but again, pretty easy, pretty quick. This is just a quick streaky spray on coat, but do vertical so that it looks like it's, you know, fading in a vertical manner if you need to. Basically like wallpaper is attached vertically. I got my undercolor painted. The orange is a bright orange neon well, not reflective, but UV reactive. I did not streak that because it's just going to be a solid color underneath. As you can see, I streaked the brown. I did a little bit into the black to kind of show you the difference when that gets done. And then I streaked the black on top of the darker bluish weird color I mixed together. Again, just to make it a little more weathered looking. We'll make that kind of a haunt mansion. We'll do this kind of a tans and browns, and then we'll do a neon color there. Let it dry in between, because the next step, you're going to be placing a lace curtain over the top of that, and I'll share the link with you as to where you can get that. Eventually, I'm hoping we'll sell it as well, so you guys can have some cool patterns. But you can use it any lace curtain. I prefer a damask type pattern because it has a pattern to it, not a weird floral pattern or anything, but you can do that. It just depends on what theme you got going on. So we'll let this dry just so that doesn't stick to it too badly, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, so now we have our base coats down and our kind of a streak coat that I call it over the top of that finish. So there's my neon again, UV reactive, a brown, and then kind of the black so I can do a haunted mansion style wall. And we're going to tack up the curtain and do our final coat, other than a clear coat if you wanted to do it, or a distress coat over the top, which is just streaks and stuff like that as well. So get that done, and then we'll show you the big reveal. So now for the big reveal. The panel is big enough to cover a 4-foot wide panel. Might be tall enough to do a full 8 foot, but I usually do 3 foot on the bottom is paneling, like wood paneling look, and then the top half, 8 foot or 5 foot, would be this haunted mansion kind of wallpaper look to it. So here we go. Typically I'd pin it at the top of the wall, and then probably have molding at the top, so it doesn't matter if the top you actually pin to it or not. So here we go. And there you go. And your curtain panel can be reused again and again if you do it right away. Just make sure you lay it on the same direction so you're not getting paint where you don't want it. So here's with the white background and a dark spray, and then doing light over it. Here's the dark in there with the light spray, or the dark spray brown, and then light over it. Here's my Haunted Mansion style, purple with black damask pattern. And you can go back in and fill in stuff white like eyes if you wanted to do Haunted Mansion. And then here's my UV reactive, which I've not done before. Actually try out the UV on it, see what that looks like. So you see it in normal light. Turn off the lights here, turn on the UV, and there you go. Got a kind of cool pattern, probably mess with people pretty bad in a haunted house if they saw that in the 3D glasses and everything there. So, but there we have it. Fairly quick, fairly easy, fairly cheap. Couple steps: base coat, streak coat, and your final coat, and then you can do detail and stuff over. If you want to do streaks and stuff over the top of it when you're done, you can. But it makes it kind of look like old wallpaper without having to put up wallpaper, put down individual stencils and all that stuff, and you can overlap and do basically all your base coat and go back and do each section after that and get a whole room done fairly quickly, I would say, with the sprayer. Yes, you could do it with spray paint. You could do your base coat roll-on first, however you want to do it. But you do need a sprayer of some sort, probably to use the stencil method like that. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll have other tips coming soon, hopefully, and hope you like this one. Leave me feedback and let me know what you think.